You know what I think would be a good idea? I think it would be a good idea to do a video about um, managing our time budgets so that we can make music if we're not full-time musicians. Because that's my current challenge, is that I'd love to be doing a video or 2 videos a week. I'd love to do a video about process and technique and stuff, and then just a video with music. And I had it in my mind that I would learn to use touch design. I can't remember what it's called. Software to sort of automatically create cool visuals to go along with my music. And those are all still desires of mine that haven't quite made it into goals yet. In my work as a software developer, I have to set SMART goals, SMART. So that's, what is that anyway? Well, I'm not so smart. Specific, meaningful, attractive, ridiculous, and Tasmania. I can't even remember. Anyway, trying to actually sit here and think about how to make this studio into a place where I just come in, flick a switch, and I'm going. I'm making a video and I'm making the music. That's been my goal since I moved into this room at the beginning of January. And actually, I'm getting there. I'm now using a piece of software called OBS, which actually, surprisingly, I wonder what'll happen if I do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's OBS, right? An infinite regression of OBSs. It's a cool piece of software, though, and I recommend it. It lets you stream multiple sources into it so that you can make meaningful videos without a whole lot of work. So I've got my FaceTime camera. I got my microphone flowing in there. It's screen capturing. And that's basically it. I can load that into a piece of software. Let's move this out of the way. I can load that into this piece of software, which, where are you? If you haven't heard of DaVinci Resolve, DaVinci Resolve is a free video editor that's super high quality. It has some limitations on it that, but they're not limitations that I come anywhere near. Oh, look at some of this stuff, eh? So for instance, I've got this project going in here. Loading studio rebuild. Oh, you know what? I crashed a hard drive. I wonder if, yeah, all that stuff is, yeah. Anyway, whatever. So this is not what it normally looks like. So one of the things that I need to learn how to do, that will probably make me a lot more productive, is actually plan my videos ahead of time. But I'm so, I'm planning all the time. I'm planning to build software. I'm planning to do our backyard renovations. I'm planning to paint this room. I'm planning to ride my bike more often. I'm planning to take the dog for a walk this afternoon. When I come into my studio, I kind of don't want to plan, but I know that if I don't take a kind of a project manager approach to it, this room will just be a room. It won't be a studio. It'll just be a place with some computers and gear in it. So I think that realistically, if the goal is to make a week, and make meaningful videos, this guy says, well, he's quoting somebody else, but we're all quoting somebody else, talks about, whether the things that you produce, when you produce something, or as you're thinking about producing something, you should ask the question, so what? Like, what does this mean to the people who are hopefully going to watch it? So what about this video? This video, I think, just says, maybe I'm just reaching out and seeing if there's people out there that share this struggle and this frustration around trying to find the time to do the things you love. And even when you've filtered it all down and said, okay, I'm just not going to do the things I love, I'm going to do the thing I love, you've still got the rest of life that it has to fit into, and life is busy. So I want to show my work I want to have a YouTube channel like Chords of Orion or Bo Beats or Cabinet of Curiosities or Molten Metal, which is a video gamer who plays Mech Warrior, which is one of my favorite all-time video games. But I don't have time for video games anymore. This is fun. This is way more fun than video games. I have a nice collection of synths. I have my little Mini Brute and my Analog 4, and I have lots of software, and I'm sitting here with this really exciting media offline thing because I'm good at making videos, man. Let's turn that off. And anyway, I didn't actually plan on making this video. I planned on making a video about making the drone for the ambient guitar album in 6 weeks challenge that Chords of Orion is leading us through. But I started talking about this instead. Maybe I'm talking about it just because I think there's probably people out there that feel the same way. And maybe it's something to start talking about too. Like NAMM is happening or will happen soon. I'm trying not to pay attention. But it puts all this pressure on musicians to have the latest cool thing. But I know if I added the latest cool thing, it would be another piece of equipment to try and master while I'm trying to do all of this other stuff. So 2019, I'm trying to keep it simple, and I'm trying to use what I've got here to make music that people will enjoy and that I will enjoy making, and that when I ask so what about it, I'll be able to say, so it's interesting and it's unique and it's in and around a genre, but it's not cliche. And I know it's possible because other people are doing it online. And I know it's possible to follow in their footsteps and learn from them. And that's what I want to do. I know it's possible to say less. And that's what I want to do as well. So this is the end of my video about figuring out how to make time for things that I love. If you're interested in this idea, if you're interested in this idea, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to, God, that's old, eh? Who does that anymore? Nobody. What am I trying to? I'm trying to end the video and I can't. Okay, so I will end the video now.